Surf Splendor.
Let's get back to shaping surfboards, and I want to hear about you being turned on by that first Skip Frye that you borrowed from Brian Jennings. What was that experience for you?
Yeah, that's right. It was Brian Jennings. I remember John Wagner. I was such a shortboard thruster guy my whole life until I was 19, 20, and then John Wagner and his crew all had longboards, and then they turned me on the longboard thing. And then, I borrowed a Skip Frye from Brian Jennings, and then just the way the way the board just went like that. It was just a feeling I never felt before. Even growing up with the clunk, the high volume boards of the 80s, I just still never felt that. And then there's kind of a pretty soulful, low-key underground scene in Point Loma, which I'm very thankful I was exposed to. No leash, all black wetsuits, no stickers on your boards, keep it low pro. That's why a lot of my models don't even have logos. And then I'd always see Skip, even going to college. He was always in he called it cross-country surfing, so you'd look out my dorm window and you'd see a guy out there knee paddling on a 12-foot board, and it was Skip Frye, and he'd catch a wave at each break, paddle through the channel, the next one, the next one, the next one. And you couldn't see him anymore. Then 2 hours later, he comes back the other direction, and then I was just like, who is this guy? And then when Sonny Miller's Searching for Tom Curran came out, and all that Curran footage and Derek Hine on the 5.8 Skip Frye, I was just like, that's how I want to surf. And went to Feldspar Street where Harry's surf shop was, where Skip and Hank Warner shaped, and I went in there all nervous, but I just like, I don't care. I'm all, hey, I want to get that fish that Tom Curran's already. And he's like, awesome. He's like, you're the second person that's ever ordered one of these since that movie. And I'm like, how's only 2 people? And then one of them was Derek Hine, and I'm like,
no way.
I don't get it. I go, he's like, what size you want? And I'm like, well, what size was Tom on? And he's like, 5.8. I'm like, just make me the same board. And I got it, and it's the only board I rode for a year, and I was already shaping full on. I didn't ride any other boards. I was just on that thing. I still have it, and I really respected the craft, and I wasn't one to copy surfboards or anything like that. And obviously, I was near the level I am now or anything. But I felt like I want to shape something like this. But this is 1994, 95, 96. You didn't see these things in the water other than that movie, but in Point Loma, there was still some people, because that's Sunset Cliffs was the birthplace of the fish. So there's a few you saw here and there. But I remember when I first started going there, I was making fun of those people, and that changed me. I'm like, no way, I wish I could take that back. So I went to Skip, and I said, hey, man, this is the best board I've ever had. And, I shape surfboards, and I don't know, can I do my own version of this? I don't want to copy it, but I'm just addicted to this board. He's like, absolutely, would love to have some young blood doing this. Yeah, don't worry, take a template, I don't care.
Wow.
And that was that.
Wow.
And then fast forward a few years later than that, I had my own shop in Marina Boulevard, Bay Park area, and then got ambitious, had a little space with just shaping rooms, and I had glassing in there, and I'm like, I need a bigger space, got ambitious, got the place next to me. And then I got nervous, and then I heard Skip and Hank Warner had to leave the Harry Surf Shop on Feldspar Street in I think this was 1998, 97. And so I went over there and I said, hey, I think my eyes are bigger than my stomach, and I got an extra building that I don't think I need yet, and I know you guys need a place. Would you be interested in it? And his wife, Donna's like, oh, come by and look. And she comes over there with a cigarette in her mouth and looking at it. And I'm just thinking, there's no way I'm going to get Michael Jordan moving in next to me, but why not, And then sure enough, Chris, we'll take this lease off your hand.
Wow.
And I had Skip Frye move in next to me, and about my 6th or 7th year of shaping.
That's wild.
Yep. And I'd already been at my 2nd year of shaping. I was already working for Dick Brewer. So I hit the lottery as far as, what better shaping tree, learning tree, family tree, whatever you want to call it. I came from Dick Brewer and Skip Frye. I'm like, guess this is what I'm supposed to do.
Surf Splendor.